Yo yo, what's up KP squad? Welcome back to some more gaming content and some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Last we left off, Sayori left home early Friday, Sunday now, and we just finished talking with her. We had a bittersweet moment. We learned that she's actually had depression her whole life and that everything hurts. Even though I don't have depression, I've never been clinically assigned that disorder, but I do understand how that feels because I had some friends in the past that had depression. And we're gonna spend the day at the festival with her on Monday, tomorrow in the game. So now it's time to bake cupcakes and Natsuki. Oops. So, let's get into it. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Oh, look at her! Look at her shirt and a little skirt. How cute! Oh. Sept. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Oh, that's our kitchen? Damn, we got a nice little kitchen. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Riley? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag and Natsuki held it out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Ah! I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Yeah. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like curvy people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? So, that's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I'm just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you treat me like... And Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know it anyway? Just trust me on this one. Just trust me on this one. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of guys who like that figure. There's a lot of creepy older men too, so you might want to watch out. Anyway, don't ride the bus alone. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Riley. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are all strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Riley, where did you put the food coloring? Batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? You want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's lights light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. What if I can make Natsuki proud like that too? Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds of consistency, the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Nay! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try. I love the banter. This is why I wanted to go Natsuki. The banter is unreal. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes us to stumble, making her stumble in return. Oh god. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh god. Oh god, here we are. She's 18, people. She's 18! Stop screaming. Okay. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. I see icing look like that. Why is it red? Weird. You do that to me all the time, you know? Say dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really should tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking out the icing. Why are you doing that, you fucking weirdo? No, her eyes. Her eyes. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Really? They should do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of a question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarms are going off. We're burning the cupcakes! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses another mitt to grab the blackened tray of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Attention for the moment 4 still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Whisk, whisk. Oh god. Whisks? Dan and Phil fans, you know. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we have the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope we can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Come on. We're at school, nobody's judging. Can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice shows off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's lots to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Seriously, exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sarah each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me. But at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? I mean, you fucking pinned her against the wall and then licked icing off her fucking finger. I think that's close enough. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? Yeah? What you said before, about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you could come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga, or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Really? I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Ooh, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Hello! Oh, wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy, as I feel her soft breaths against mine. Hyperventilating! Where's my plastic bag? Or wait, paper bag. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Riley. Sayori? Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Riley. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, Billy, that's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sarah's face. God damn it. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Riley? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. Okay. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sarah, don't say that. It's true, Riley. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. You should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Riley. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that maybe I like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Riley, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh boy. I mean, technically, like, our character, ourself, kept saying, save this shit. Kept saying, oh, it's not like we actually, like, think about each other that way. We don't like each other that way. So obviously, like, our own character's like, oh no, like, you're my friend. Like, she likes me a lot. But it's not like, I mean, I love her, but as a friend, you know? So, and in Japan, you know, you would say, you know, ski, ski, which means I love you, which usually means romantically. Rather than saying that you'll always be my dearest friend. How we can say I love you to our friends because, you know, we love our friends, but it's always romantic with them. I feel like if we say I love you, it's just gonna be fake and she's just gonna see through that. She's gonna be like, you're fucking lying, bitch. Like, you don't love me. Like, I'm just a friend to you. So, but if we say you'll always be my dearest friend, then maybe it'll break her heart even more knowing that her feelings aren't reciprocated and she'll be like, ugh, I knew it. I don't know. I'm gonna go with friend. I'm sorry, Sayori, but if I say that I love you, you're just gonna think that it's fake. And it's just gonna be fake from my perspective too. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. See that? That's what you don't say. You don't say like, oh, I know what's best. Bitch, no you don't. You don't know shit. You're not depressed. She is. Just saying. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? But if I said that I love you, you would have been like, bitch, you're lying!
Why the fuck you lying?
You're being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. The other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Riley. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not gonna try that scream. It goes caps lower caps again. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. Natsuki waiting on the road's like, oh god, oh fuck, oh I did it, oh I ruined everything, oh! I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Oh my god. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Also, that's a nice ass house. Just saying. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Yeah! Yosh! It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I hate that there's no music. Riley! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. For a second I thought there was music going. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems written for me. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll bring before me. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days as important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ah, you should take a little responsibility for her, Riley. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the whole story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being friendly as usual. But for some reason, I felt a chill go down my spine after hearing that. She is the lady that knows everything. She is God. God is a woman after all. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones he performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percent line. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Over and over and over and over. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Weird! Things are getting weird. Things are getting weird. I mean, things were already getting weird, but now it's getting creepy weird. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to anything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Because she said Monica told her something, right? What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Riley? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that... I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. I hate that there's no music. Oh my god. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Run home. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I was nowhere letting myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Oh god. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Right? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Oh no. Please don't. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Please don't. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Dude, she's gonna be like fucking dead or some shit. I know. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. I say, ah! Oh, don't do that. No. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, sorry. Acceptors occurred. File game script chat. Line 307. See traceback text for details. What? What the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, really? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. But I mean, everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori that I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. Again, you don't say that shit. You never know what's best. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Yeah, but if we said I love you, it would have been worse, probably. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? What is this song? Creepy. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Ledger Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This is a game where I can reset and try something different. Bitch, it is! I feel like it may not be different, though. I feel like the same thing is supposed to turn out. I don't know, though. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Is the game, like, over now? Is that fucking it? That's fucking it! That's it? Yeah, not suitable for children is right. Doki Doki. The fuck? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Sorry. What is that? What is that? What is happening? What is that? I didn't save my game. Oh god. What do I do? Do I load back from... Do I load back to here, or can I load up and try something different? File your characters /sayori.chr. The file is missing or corrupt. Save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. What? Bitch! Achievement unlocked. Starting a game. What? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She said, oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. That girl is... my neighbor and good friend since we were children, you know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk, okay, oversleep more and more frequently. Yeah, because she's fucking depressed. We'll get tired of waiting up. She's gonna chase up the other overside and let Blink catch up to me. Oh god, Yuri! This one just go there like any other. What? The fuck just happened? So is Sayori just like not in the game anymore? What? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. No, you haven't! You had a friend! It's always about time to meet some girls or something. I'm gonna save real quick. Are you kidding me? All my... All of my other save games are gone. No motivation to read close. I'm trying to go back in the menu. I mean, I did save technically. I don't know. I'm just very confused. Okay. Oh, Sayori doesn't exist? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always been the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Riley? Sayori? Whoa! Nope, that's Monica! Not Sayori. Oh, it was, almost. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked when we were in the same class last year. It was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. That makes your smile at me so generally feels little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh. Why did it glitch again? A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Yeah, because Sayori fucking disappeared from existence. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's Natsuki. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. But besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Riley. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Riley. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thanks! And thus the day marks the day I sold myself to Monica and her irresistible smile. Sounds about right. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the door of the classroom. Or, wait, the classroom door. What the fuck was that? That was creepy. Ew. Every time Sayori's supposed to be in the shot, it glitches. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. I don't like the glitching, it scares me. Okay.
Seriously, you brought a boy? It'd kill the atmosphere.
Like me and Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Riley. All world just gave me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student, but she's 18, so she's not. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, she's the VP now! Makes sense. She's smart. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. It's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Riley in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to...
Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should always make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Riley? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room, opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
Oh wait, I suppose to that. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... You insulted Yuri this way.
I'm not,
I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Riley, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, starting how little I've read across your years, I don't have a better way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. I've seen Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Whoa. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorite research novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is really impressive.
Yuri was on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I've read a horror book once. I just really grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been in conversation with a rock.
Yeah.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Well, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poem?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea! How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at one another.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Riley?
Hold on. There's still a problem.
Yeah, what's that? Now we've reached the most important topic I've wanted to come forth with what's been on my mind.
I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I was my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought. Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Riley. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find before the festival,
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clearer decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Riley?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You could scare me from him.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Riley, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Riley, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The hallway, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Yosh! Yosh! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that's our fifth writing a poem tonight. Do we actually write poems again? You want a special poem? Would you like to read it? Sure! That's not a poem. That's a glitched out figure of Monica. Great poem. Loved it. Okay, so we still write poems, and it's just these 2 now. Sayori. I'm gonna just save my game. And I go to the main menu. Is it still gonna be glitched out as fuck? Yes, but new game is now there. I'm gonna exit and go back here. Well, at least Sayori's still on this. Wait. Ah, not mail. Ugh. Pictures. Sayori's still there in the picture. Oh, God? Okay. This is just the sketches. Aw, the hugging. Aw. Sayori's initial character design. Aw. Sketch to test and compare different hairstyles for Sayori. Oh, look at her. I like the one she has officially, but this one is kind of cute. Files. Happy Thoughts PNG. Oh, Jesus. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Nope. Reset? No, I want to trace back. .txt. Frequency settings for colors. Good script 59295.
Perception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? It would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah ha ha, well, here goes nothing. What? I'm sorry, what the fuck? Fucking developers like, oh god, what did I do? I broke something. Ah, just delete her. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? Fucking deleting Sayori from our game? Bye-bye. Homewars.txt. Sayori's winning words. Happiness, sadness, death, treasure. Oh, these are all the words then. Oh, interesting. So then you pick, so certain words are the same for the others, it just depends on how many points you get. Oh, that makes sense then, because I was picking some, like, ones I was like, oh, Natsuki would like this one, and then it ended up being a little bit of Sayori too, so that way then it counted towards Sayori anyway. Got it. Characters. Sayori's not fucking there. Sayori's not there. I didn't check the files before I even played the game earlier, or like the last time. Okay, well, I guess that I'll leave it there. Sayori is fucking deleted from the game. This fucking thing. This one would be probably a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making it so difficult. I don't know, man. Someone's behind it all. Someone's behind it all. Maybe there's like, maybe one of these girls is behind it. Maybe Monika's behind it all. She's the one that just popped in. Like, you know, when Sayori would have popped in, instead it glitched out with like Monika. And so then all of a sudden just Monika would be there. She's like, hi, all about me now. It's like, are you behind it all though? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's not it. So I don't know. I don't trust you now. Some about you. Some about you. Also, is it this one? Yeah. Didn't Monika have this where she says save me and then later said load me? The developer just manifested themselves in the game as Monika. That's all it is. Kind of like an Undertale thing where the annoying dog was supposed to be the developer, Toby Fox, himself in the game, just as a dog. Just messing with the files all the time. God, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like Undertale. You know how Flowey was able to save our game files and load them and do all that stuff, and he deleted it at one point because he's a bitch. It's kind of the same thing going on here. I'm intrigued now. I'm gonna play some music as I sign off here. I guess that's it for me. We'll continue with some more dark Doki Doki next week. I guess I'll see you guys then. Until next week, stay true, stay you, and stay kawaii. Bye.